Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Voting for Phase 5 of the 2024 Lok Sabha election, the smallest of them all, with just 49 seats up for grabs, has ended as of 5 p.m. The total turnout is 56%. Now, while the highest poll percentage, no surprises, is in West Bengal at 73%. The lowest, unfortunately, is in Maharashtra, not even 50%, around 48%. We are talking about India's financial capital. There are several issues that the city deals with through the years: subpar infrastructure, waste management, traffic congestion, and now pollution as well. But a low voter turnout is indicative of the fact that Amchi Mumbai just does not care. Several celebrities came out to cast their votes today, from Shah Rukh Khan to Salman Khan to Mukesh Ambani, Amitabh Bachchan. Everyone came out and appealed to Mumbaikars to exercise their franchise in a city which is obsessed with Bollywood. Yet, the overall turnout in the financial capital remains low.
को मालूम है कि अच्छा कैसे बनना है, कैसे अच्छे भारतीय बनना है। अगर भारत को ऊंचा ले जाना है वो भी जानते हैं और मुझे यकीन है वो अच्छे भारतीय हैं।
वोट दो, वोट दो, वोट दो। साहब, मैं हैरान हूँ कि हमारे कितने सारे मुंबईकर्स सब पसीने में नहा रहे हैं, ओल्ड भी हैं, यंग भी हैं, लेकिन सब मंद मंद मुस्कुरा रहे हैं। इससे बड़ा उत्सव और क्या होगा?
Very important. Everybody has the power on one fingertip.
Sir, one more, sir.
It's very important for our country, and I'm sure everyone's doing their thing.
Let's quickly go across to my colleague Abhishek, who's joining us live with more details. Abhishek, you have been following and covering the elections in Mumbai today from the morning here. Once again, the turnout in Mumbai seems to be quite disappointing. What is the latest that you have?
Definitely, and it was earlier when it was started since morning at 7 a.m. We were expecting a good turnout. Senior citizens, morning walkers were at the booth and there were long queues. But suddenly, as afternoon, because of the prevailing heat condition across the city and definitely across Maharashtra, that is also hampering the voter turnout from past many few phases. But definitely, as we speak, it's till now at by 5 p.m. what Election Commission has given us is around 45 to 47% of vote average that Mumbaikars have come out, and which is also less than if we compare to 2019. And again, I would like to say that they have disappointed, but let's wait for the final turnout that will come by around 10 or 11. But at the same time, what I can tell you at this given point of time, that they have again not lived up to the expectation. And also I want to point out, this is the time of a peak vacation season, because many of the residents are migrant and they migrate to their houses at this given point of time or go out on the vacation. So that is also a concerning issue and one of the reasons for low voter turnout. But as you also pointed out, several issues are there for Mumbaikars. If they don't come out to vote and they don't vote on the issues, then such things, I don't know what will happen in future. But definitely, these things are consistently
Very well
repeating.
put,
2014, 2019, and now 2024. History repeats itself. Yeah.
Very well put, Abhishek. If these people, at the end of the day, if you don't come out and do your duty in the one day in 5 years you're supposed to, do you really have the right to complain about falling billboards and potholes and waterlogged roads? Shailesh Gandhi, former CIC, is joining us. Sir, as an eminent Mumbaikar, thank you for speaking to Mirror Now to begin with. As an eminent Mumbaikar, why do you think Mumbai has such apathy when it comes out to voting?
It is difficult to forecast what may be in the minds of many people, but I see one factor that differentiates this election from the earlier elections. I realized that a lot of people did not know who their candidate was of either party. This had become an election of Mr. Modi, pro-Modi or anti-Modi, the opposition. Candidates' names were not really in the minds of people. And I think it's the candidate who really makes you feel, at least to some percentage, who excites people to go and vote, which was missing this time. And I think that was one of the reasons. The other was there was a certain amount of confusion about symbols, with National NCP breaking up, Shiv Sena breaking up. So there was a certain amount of confusion. For example, a BJP voter would say, should I vote for a Shiv Sena person who's standing with Shinde, or should I vote for Uddhav Thackeray. These confusions were there, which also perhaps may have contributed. But I suspect this could be the major reason for low turnout. There was no enthusiasm for candidates throughout Mumbai.
But Mr. Gandhi, it's not as if Mumbai has always had a high, as an encouraging track record when it comes to voting. And yes, one example is that obviously it's a very fractured election. It's Pawar versus Pawar. It is Sena versus Sena. Ex-allies were are together. Former rivals are now together. But is that the only reason here? Because Mumbai has never had a great turnout. You can also point out, yes, it's very hot to vote, but Delhi has, I mean, UP and other states have gone on to vote in the same heat. Bengal votes in heat as well. The South has voted already in terms of prevailing heat waves. Even in remote areas like Ladakh, the voter turnout is very encouraging. For some reason in Mumbai, especially in South Mumbai, the most affluent constituency here, there is this insane apathy of not wanting to vote and use your discretion. Is it because there's a long weekend, which is why voting is on a Monday, so many people have already left left Mumbai for the hills?
There can be various reasons for individuals, really. But I was comparing with earlier elections of Mumbai. Earlier elections show 54-55%, whereas this time it is indicating that it may be less by 4 or 5 percentage points. So I'm trying to explain why this lower percentage. As far as Mumbai not voting in large numbers, I think people have felt that it doesn't make a difference what you do. In the elections, no matter who you vote for, you land up with the same set of problems, same set of issues. And I don't think they feel that their vote makes a difference. And this time in particular, I was explaining the drop of 4 or 5%, which appears to be the case. This may be because of confusion and lack of clarity of who the candidate is. I realized most people did not know the names of their candidates. They were saying, okay, BJP is one, but BJP allies, what is their symbols? Who are they? Opposition, Congress won, yes, but what about the others with them? There was a certain confusion, which I think was not there in earlier elections. That's my reading of this.
Fair enough. Mr. Gandhi, thank you so much for joining us on Mirror Now and giving us your views as well. Of course, the final turnout is still pending here, but as of now, Mumbai's turnout is pretty embarrassing, below 50%. It remains to be seen if it crosses 50% in the final calculations here. But now we move on.